Hey guys, I'm back in San Diego, California, this time for Toyota to reveal the all-new 4Runner. In 2 days from now, Tuesday, 10:15 Eastern Time, come back to the channel so I can give you the new 4Runner hands-on. I cannot wait. But I'll also be driving the new Camry Hybrid, Tacoma Hybrid, and Land Cruiser Hybrid at this event. I'm probably forgetting something too. There's just so much going on here in San Diego for Toyota in the next few days. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, we have an updated Crown, and not the Crown Signia wagon estate, whatever you want to call it, that we're getting here by the summer. And I'm driving it tomorrow or the next day. So anyways, what is this updated Crown that we already have here in the United States, and why is it updated for Japan? Are we going to get it updated here in the United States? Today we're going to talk about it. Let's go. All right, over at the Toyota press room, Toyota made some improvements with this Crown crossover and created a special edition model, which was released on April 4th. Okay, so let's just go into the images real quick. This looks like the copper color. Now, their grade schemes are very different from ours. This looks like a new color. This almost looks like a semi-matte. Again, will we get any of this in the United States? I have no clue. These are the wheels we see on the Hybrid Max model. The Platinum model is the only way you can get the Hybrid Max for now anyways here in the United States. But I like the Crown badges. Can we wish and hope and pray for the Crown badges here in the United States? It's not going to happen, unfortunately. This interior is called Saddle Tan. To me, it looks like weathered leather, or it's kind of like cigar sort of coloring and patterning, if that's a word. It looks okay. But the seats are black. And the other Crown models that kind of have the lighter tan interior, I think those seats are caramel. Looking at it from the side, it looks fine. I like that there's just a good amount of contrast here. But it's a pretty dark interior. I like them a little bit brighter, a little bit happier than what this is very moody, right? I feel like I should be smoking a cigar in this lounge-like interior with this saddle tan. And the new interior on the Signia is pretty much a carbon copy of what we have here on the standard Crown. Another image of it, and this is the big announcement for the Crown. They're taking it off-road. Now, before I get into this, remember that the Lexus NX, maybe I should just pull it up. Here it is. The Lexus NX for Japan got an overtrail model. And we have no mention of this overtrail model coming to the United States. We did get official confirmation that Copper Crest is coming for the NX in the United States, but no mentioning of the overtrail NX stateside, which is strange because this is off-road 101 here in the United States. Everyone is doing it. Like Will Ferrell and Old School, everyone's doing the off-road craze. And interestingly, Toyota is doing the off-road craze, but for Japan. And I don't live in Japan. I don't know what the off-road scene is like over there. But this is potentially another model we're not going to get here stateside. How well would it do? Actually, it might do better than the standard Crown, to be honest, because now this thing's pretty unique. Look at the lift on this. Look at the mud flaps, the wheel arches that are protected. You have these new wheels. I don't know what to think of them. Honestly, the style of the wheels look like something like Hyundai would typically do, and that's not like a slam on Toyota here. Hyundai and Kia have some pretty cool wheels. I do like that wheel design, to be honest. It's very unique. So, and this paint color looks a little olive as well, but it could just be because it's in a forest. Here it looks a little bit more silver. And look at the mud flaps on the back with the Crown logo. This thing would be properly cool here in the United States. It even has a tow hitch in the back with the Crown logo. It looks cool. And we have the roof rack here. Also very, very cool. Makes this thing look a lot different. Totally from a grandpa successor to the Avalon to a raised off-roading electrified machine here. Yeah, so definitely all-terrain tires, it looks like we have equipped on this as well. That's going to help it off-road. Now, it doesn't have mechanical all-wheel drive. Remember, it is electrified all-wheel drive, or e-all-wheel drive as Toyota calls it. So a small motor in the back on the limited model here in the United States with 240 horsepower or so. And then you also have the Hybrid Max, which has a much more powerful electric motor in the back. Now, they are calling this the Landscape Edition. All right, Landscape Crown. Could we see this new Landscape badging? Don't get your hopes up on it. In fact, if they brought it to the United States, they would probably just call it TRD, a TRD crown. That would make sense to me. Landscape has no meaning here in the United States other than people who come to the lawn and trim it up. Or maybe, I mean, that's the Florida logic and me speaking, landscaping crews. But maybe that's something you do on your spare time as you're a landscaper, you're a gardener, whatever. But landscape, it just wouldn't fly here in the United States. It would have to be called TRD, and then they would have to change things about it. But the red mats here, or the mud flaps here, would definitely fit that TRD badging. Fold down the seats. You can put a surfboard in there. I guess you could off-road it to the beach, but more likely you would put like a tent through there. It's just funny that they just threw a surfboard there. There's up close for the landscape crown. Jeez Louise. So what do you guys think? Do you want this saddle tan interior? Do you want this off-road version? Would you be more interested in this Landscape/TRD model than the models we currently have here in the United States? Or would you be looking for the Signia that will be available this summer? Meanwhile, also over in Japan, they get all the cool stuff, right? They have Happy Sets, which is I'm guessing like their Happy Meals, but they're having Tomica mini cars in them. And check this out. Not only that, they're having a big promotion with Kengushi and their other Formula Drift driver. I haven't met him, but I have driven with Kengushi before in I think it was a GR86, and we just talked about a lot at the end. I wanted to know what else he drove. He drives, well, at the time he drove a Venza. I don't know what he's driving now for his daily, but anyways, he's a professional drifter. And check out these Happy Meal beautiful nuggets here. Let's see if I can zoom in. Look at these things. Could you imagine? I would be going to McDonald's for the first time in years to get this guy, this GR Corolla Happy Meal edition. I mean, the rest of them are pretty cool too. A dinosaur on a flatbed. What's cooler than that, right? So I would love to have these available in the United States, but this is something only available in Japan. And they're having like a big promotion over it. And there's also other things that they're giving out. There's lotteries that they're doing as well. See, prizes are Tomica stuffed animals, clear files, magnets, hand towels, stickers, etc. You can draw your own dream car with the coloring book that they give you from McDonald's. And their McDonald's sure look a heck of a lot cleaner of the McDonald's here in the United States. Go figure, over in Japan. But I have to shut it down there, guys. I'm really excited for this week, if you can't tell, to drive tons of new vehicles from Toyota, all electrified, as well as debut for you guys the all-new 4Runner. It's going to be fun. I got to shut it down there. Thank you, guys. If you want this crown that has the roof rack and stuff, smash the like button. Let me know down below if you'd want it here as like a TRD model. That'd be pretty cool. But thanks. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And peace.